Hello and welcome to the Wiggly Community Podcast. I'm your host, David, and my co-hosts today are...
Hi, I'm Jet.
Hola, I'm Nick Vasek.
And I'm Kobe.
And also, speaking of Kobe, we want to wish you a happy 22nd birthday, bro. So yeah, happy birthday. We appreciate you, and hope you have a great...
Happy birthday, man.
Everybody wish Kobe a happy birthday in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah. Do it now or else. Wish him a happy birthday. Just kidding. Joke.
Well, not right this second, but when this podcast is uploaded to YouTube, then do it.
It's just a joke. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. Yeah, you guys probably don't know who I'm referencing.
Sounds familiar.
Richard Nixon. Anyways, so for today's topic...
Hello, Jared.
Hello.
Oh.
So, for like I said, as I was saying, before Richard Nixon interrupted us, so we're gonna be talking about is, I guess, our story of how we came into a trade band. There's a few of us that are founders of a band, so I guess sharing how we got started for that. So basically, it's kind of like last week. I guess I'll start, and then we'll just go one by one, telling our story. Yeah, to go into detail, but also try to keep it somewhat brief.
Yeah.
So I started off to keep it fairly brief. When I've had the idea for a Wiggles trade band for at least like 5.5 years ago, but my idea of a trade band was a little different than what most Wiggles trade bands are. I thought of it kind of as like a Beatles tribute band, like a John Paul, George and Ringo tribute, like the different eras through the years. Also kind of like an Elvis tribute show as well, kind of like the different outfits through the years chronologically. But so I always thought, I had a show written out. It was just for me. I'm the only person that's ever thought it, but yeah. So I decided to do Greg just so I can play the keyboard, drums, guitar. I learned how to sing from doing that. Like learn how to find the melody and the octave. But anyways, it was 2020. I started posting instrument covers, Wiggles instrumental covers, and this one guy who no names mentioned approached me to work with his group. And then after that, one of our good friends was working with them. He left the group, so I got moved up to that role. And I was with him for about 6 months, but some conflict happened, some beef happened, somehow with them. And there was another group a few months before I left. I'm not going to mention that. I was red for them. So I was purple for that first group I mentioned. I was red for another group. And it was actually around that time I had the idea for a new show, kind of something like what some bands never done before. At least I tried. And that's where the idea for the Wheel Gang. So I decided to be yellow, because why not? I approached our friend Justin to be red, our friend Ben to be blue, and this one guy to be purple. I'm not going to mention his name. He left after like a month or two, so we didn't have a purple Wiggle for a while. We still had shows, but we just pretended we had a purple Wiggle. And then I approached our friend AJ to be purple. It was actually from the very beginning, for a while, most people don't know this, but me and AJ actually briefly switched for about 2 or 3 days. AJ was yellow and I was purple. So we tried to figure out who would do what. I ended up back in yellow. It was actually the first show with AJ, I kid you not. AJ had the jumpers for quite a while. They had broken up temporarily. AJ, at that moment, like after that first show with AJ, he's like, I kid you not, he's like, you know what, let's get the jumpers back together. So it all worked out. And also for another group I'm in is called the Jumpers. There's a guy who was blue, who was on his way out, and AJ messaged me saying that he was going to be switching he was originally yellow, so he was switching from yellow to blue, and asked me if I want to do yellow, so I said, yeah. So, yeah, we had a break for about a while, then we got back together around August or September 2021, and then there's a new group called the Marvin Wiggles, which I'll let you guys share your story for that, but mine is... we got approached by our buddy Jet, and I donned the purple. And yeah, there's another group we have, but don't think we can really reveal that yet. So
Yep.
now, I guess Nick or Perpin, because it's your turn.
Oh, I didn't know it was my turn. Oh well. So,
My turn.
oh, yeah, okay. You the host. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this. I don't know what words to form, but I'll just say that it started pretty much 18 years ago
Wow.
when my brother did a Magic Greg skit. Well, technically, like similar to the white chocolate skit. And that was one of them. He called this Magic Alex, and I participated in some, and that started pretty much I guess the first Wiggles tribute band, even though it was not always a tribute band, but it didn't have like a name for a long time until late 2011, and I decided to call it NA Productions because me and my brother Alex, we were a duo, and then that name stayed for a long time until pretty much 10 years later. And in 2016 he did leave, and that resulted in the solo project. Anyway, that's the group is just me now. So anyway, back to the topic of the day. So Mr. David liked my Wiggles content on Wiggly Vasics, and I think it was either David or AJ asked me to be yellow for the jumpers while David was sick at the time. So I decided to help out. And I guess they used one of the Wiggly Vasics concerts as like audition video or something, which is fine. And I did I took over for him for a month, and he came back, and then I think it was Ben who asked me to be Captain Feathershort. I could be wrong. I said, sure, I'll be Captain Feathershort for the Wiggle Gang. And yeah, for the Rockin' Wiggles, that was Jet's idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I was originally going to be purple, but I didn't have a purple shirt. So I decided to do keyboard Taiwanese style. And yeah, and I'm wearing red. And yeah, ever since then, things were getting better for me, as well as content-wise, and pretty much a lot of things got better for me since I met you guys.
Wait, we were gonna have you be purple? I didn't remember that.
I do.
I guess you could say for you getting better. I guess you can say it's getting better all the time.
Yeah.
Ah. Should we tell him how all of us met, or no?
Yeah, sure.
I guess we made it better.
It was on February 5th, 2022.
Yep. Wish it was 2011.
Yeah.
Do I go? Or
It's when David did a live stream.
Oh yeah. So it was a main actually not even a main grade. It was just a hangout that me and AJ were doing.
Yeah.
A bunch of list of people, like everyone watched and wanted to go live with us. So I was like, you know what? what we ought to do is just give everyone 5 minutes. We'll come up with a list of questions and ask everybody. So, yeah, you guys were there. We got to have you guys. Actually, you guys were live with us. Then you guys want to go again. I was like, you know what? These three guys right here are really fun.
Yeah.
We got to keep around. So we made a group chat where we got to know each other. And then I think one by one, each of you guys got recruited for the jumpers in some way.
Yeah.
And that led to Bill Gang and then Rockin' Wiggles.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yes.
Should I tell my story or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Then I'll tell mine.
Okay. Well, how I met you guys, I followed AJ on Instagram because, and then discovered his Wiggle content, and then mostly that kind of got me, interest, but because I wanted to meet him because we had a lot in common, and he invited me to one of his Instagram lives, and we would rock up a really good conversation, talk about lots of Wiggle stuff, and that's when they were bringing the jumpers back, and apparently AJ asked Rebecca if she wanted to come back to the jumpers, but this said that she couldn't come back because she was busy. So he asked me if I wanted to become the new purple jumper, and I accepted the offer. And Wiggles has just been long in my childhood.
There he is.
There he is.
Yep.
Yeah. The first animation with me on the keyboard, of course. My run I did it kind of dedicated to an old Wiggles Roblox group that before they would do songs, but they would have the song high pitched a little bit, and they would remove if they say the names of the they did Caveland, and said, "Hey, wake up, blank. There's a Stegosaurus." And they would do all the songs until they switched to using their voices, and then there's been a lot of Wiggle tribute groups like Wiggle Mania and a bunch of other groups, and and I would listen to some recognize just a lot of these groups and all these tribute groups that they have, and I met AJ, gave me an opportunity I couldn't refuse, and that's of course when I got to finally speak with David and with Andrew, who I'd already followed on Instagram. Same with and then I got to actually speak to Nick in the Wiggly friends group chat, which I think that where Ben and Jet and Nick were in. We were watching Wiggle clips and everything, and having and Kobe. So it started off with me, Andrew, David, and AJ. AJ and Andrew were the two vets of the group, and it we would release our first album back, the first album featuring me, Christmas with the Jumpers, and I think the first song I sang from that album was "Here Comes Santa Claus." And funny story, I accidentally kind of accidentally screwed up a little bit. I just don't know why I said, but it was ended up being the official one, and we had a good time. And next thing we would have our first concert, Christmas with the Jumpers, as the Jumpers, and we did it on Zoom. And there's only one photo that was posted on the Jumpers account from that performance.
There it is.
That's it.
Yeah, There it is. That's the only photo. And you could see that was my old purple shirt before I got one with the logo on it. You could see AJ on guitar, David with dancing with his Santa hat, and Andrew.
It looks like Jared is sleeping in it.
It was barely on my head.
It looks like I'm sleeping, but I'm actually playing the invisible pianos before I got a piano. And then we would release our first album of 2022, which was "Fly Through the Sky," and I got to sing the first track, which was
Here's
pretty.
The album cover.
Yeah,
Yep.
"Fly Through the Sky." We also had help from with some other guys. I don't want to really mention their names, but I'm going to leave their names anonymous because, well, if anonymous, but I got to kind of sing more songs, like "Fly Through the Sky," "Swim Henry Swim,"
Good song.
"Sailing Around the World,"
Classic.
Yes.
and "Horny Town Ride." And ever since then, for performances for the Jumpers, I would lead sing "Swim Henry Swim" because that's the song I led sing. And we all agreed on taking a break from albums for a while, and David leaving for like a month and Nick being in there. David saying when he felt better he would come back, and after a month he did come back, but I don't know, but we kept Nick around because Nick, we saw his potential, we kept him around. And one performance, which Andrew couldn't make and Ben was too busy, so we asked Kobe Wilson to help us, and that would be the first time Kobe helping out. Before, he was just an understudy.
Yep.
And also, probably something a lot of Jumpers fans don't know. Not only Nick's filled in for me as Yellow and is still my understudy, but he's also filled in for Ben as Camp Fizzard quite a bit, but also once or twice for AJ as Blue, which probably a lot of people don't know.
Yes, that has happened.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then, we would, decide, hey, how about we start music videos? We do some music videos and just have fun doing those music videos. And we would, next thing you know, we would announce a project with Ryan Boyd doing Zoological Gardens.
Yep.
It's a good video.
Yeah. And, Nick would take over as captain for the rest of the Fly Through the Sky tour because Ben was very busy and we couldn't. So, he was, but anyway, back to the music video, it did take a while because it took a while. Well, because it took me a few tries. I had to record some, how I recorded it. I set my phone on my DVD stand and I had my guitar and I'm like, I had have a guitar on me. And then, I was able to send it to AJ and AJ, would use it. I did my part. Andrew would do his, AJ would do his, and, eventually David would, do his part, and Ron Boyd would record his voice parts, and then we would release the video, and it blew up, you could say.
That's the picture.
It more than blew up.
Yeah, I think it most and then we had the closed captions concert, which was the first concert that I led sang Wags the Dog, and it was fun. Even when I watch that part, it sometimes makes me laugh a little bit. I watch it, what Jet does makes me laugh. It's we were mimicking like the high parts. Both me and Jet were mimicking the high parts. And in the last live part where his voice goes very high, Jet, I wasn't the only one that lip sync it. It was me and Jet lip syncing it.
I had my mic and camera off because I was practicing Dippy Dippy Doo because I wasn't sure how comfortable I was with it I just see, am I ready enough to do it? But
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah,
that-
that's
new-
do.
it's the Wiggle song we've probably ever done.
Yeah.
It's something that's a high air that we have ever
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. So yes,
Uh,
Toby or Jennifer, I guess your guys' story, and also I guess Jennifer, but also we'll talk about how the Rockin' Wiggles came to be.
Yeah, and more to say, like David didn't come back to the song. Like he came back, and then he said, so like you would say something at the end of "Wags the dog," you'd be like, the brown dog or something like that.
Yeah, because I was quoting Anthony because he did that for Wiggle Dance '96.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was
And then and Kobe, was busy getting ready for Old Ann Tucker because that was the next song we were gonna do, and there were like Captain Feathersword parts, but which Nick had to do, and Nick's like, I don't know the song, and
What song?
Old Dan Tucker.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
and we had Paul Paddock's voice for it, so Paul Paddock pretty much sang it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right there.
Dude, so Jared, so pretty much we're just talking about, I guess, like how we came to a trip band. We're not necessarily talking about like the history of everything the band's done.
That was
Yeah, that'll take hours to explain.
Yeah.
To show
We did.
every little detail.
Yeah, we still have to get to everyone else first before we can go back and forth to other things.
Yes.
So I guess next would be Jennifer or Kobe.
I gotta go, guys. So I just
All right.
want on and talk. So see you guys.
Zia, Jared.
Zia.
Okay. Let's see here. Kobe, you want to go?
Yeah, I guess I'll go next.
Great.
Well, let's see. Well, the thing. Well,
Thanks, Kobe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
that's all right.
Sorry, I could resist. Okay.
So basically, the way that I came across Jumpers was, and I still remember the date. It was May 5th, 2022. I was watching the concert from the Fight to the Sky tour where Ben filled in for Andrew. And I commented on one of the posts that same night, right after the concert was over, and I asked AJ that if you guys ever needed understudy, that I was available. And then March 11th, right before one of the concert starts, AJ sent me a message saying that Andrew couldn't make it, and he asked me to fill in for him, and I did. And that was like literally the first time you guys have heard me sing, and you guys were literally surprised.
Woo!
Wait, you're saying it was before? You're saying it was after I was filling in for David?
No, this is when I filled in. No, this is when I filled in for Andrew back in March.
This was a month or two before
you.
You said May 5th, 2022 as well.
Oh, I said May. I meant to say March.
Oh.
March
15th.
Okay.
It's fine. You're good. We all make mistakes.
Yep. We're not professionals.
No.
But we try to be.
True.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I've been Andrew's understudy. Then I went on to play Wags the dog.
Wags the doggy.
Yeah, still.
Row!
And also, you were Jared's understudy as well for.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I was Jared. Yeah, I was Jared's understudy for one rehearsal.
I think even for I remember you did a show with us as Purple looking for Jared.
I think this is during either one of the I think it was one of the concerts we either did on Instagram or Zoom, if I can remember.
I think it might have been Instagram.
Yeah, it was.
On Instagram shows. Back in Instagram and Zoom days. Now, yeah, Google Meets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google Meet, you can do concerts longer.
Yeah.
And the
When you have-
quality better.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can do
Yes.
concerts longer when you have the subscription.
Yes. Exactly.
I want tacos.
What?
Okay.
Did you say you like tacos?
Said he wanted tacos.
Oh. Are you hungry?
Yeah. Same as back to Kobe.
Yes.
Yeah, and then when Jet came up with the idea for the Rockin' Wiggles, and it was their second concert when David asked me to take over as Be Purple, and I did.
Yes.
And then on 4th of July, David wanted to come back, and he
Iconic concert.
Iconic.
oh yeah, we were doing a request concert that day, and on my end it kept glitching, so Ben had to take over, and then that's when the iconic
Look
Yeah.
where Nick is.
yeah
People, look where Nick is.
Now
Look-
listen to me.
What do you
He
mean?
was
The original
Purple.
yeah. And then
Wait, David also had. I mean, AJ also had issues as well.
Yeah.
so that's when I jumped in. So we had like 2 purple wiggles, 2 yellow wiggles.
Yeah.
yep.
I think that was around the time when me and AJ stepped behind. We didn't leave the Wiggle Gang, but we decided to step down through the live shows and helping out behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, Kobe deserves to be with the group. So, yeah, I'm gonna get my blue skivvy for the Wiggle Gang, so we can still be a wiggle for something.
Yep.
Hey.
And I'm still the Blue Eagle to this day.
Yes.
'Cause we,
Yep. Speaking of Blue Wiggle, we literally have our Yummy Yummy album. Yummy.
our Yummy Yummy album coming.
New meme.
We literally have our Yummy Yummy album coming, I think, tonight.
Album.
Yeah.
Wait, what? It's coming tonight?
Well, yeah.
That
Like
All
is-
the songs are done.
It comes tonight.
All the songs are done, man.
So it comes out on Valentine's Day?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Once we put it all together, then we'll just get. Because then we'll get ready for our Toot album.
Yay.
Okay, this is news to me. I didn't know it was coming out tonight.
I didn't either. But yeah, who didn't
Well,
love song when you could have a song about fruit salad?
Yeah. Or bananas.
Or hot potatoes and cold spaghetti and mashed bananas and the ooey gooey gooey. Ooey gooey gooey. Give me that, give me
Or-
that, give me that.
just have
Ooh,
Or you could tell Captain to cook. Captain Cook. Okay, that didn't work. But
No. But it was close though.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about the song Cook, Captain Cook?
yep.
Yep.
I think it's in the album.
It is.
Woo!
Who's going to be who's red for Yummy Yummy?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for recently, we've had a couple different changes with the red. Some people here and there. So
And we're still having like a little bit of a
I think AJ's offered. Like he
Yeah.
told me, yeah, like I insist. I have no problems being red. So yes, we do have an option.
What about
Yeah.
Crunchy Munchy Honey Cakes?
Yeah.
That's in the album.
Yep.
Yes, I know.
It's a health album.
Well, I mean, if you take fruit and dip them in chocolate for Valentine's Day, then it's not as healthy.
True.
Unless it's healthy chocolate, but Yeah. Oh, yeah. Today is Valentine's Day. At least the day we're currently Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Yes, it might be out. This podcast might be out later than that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It might be out. Might be out later than that, but today, as we're recording this, it's Valentine's Day.
And
Yes.
I've been sick with a really bad flu for like 2 days. So yeah, that's why it's so crappy.
Oof.
Next up is last but certainly not least, the man, the myth behind the undies memes,
Yes.
Jennifer's woman.
The
Yes.
second word next to Nick.
Wait,
Undies.
what?
Yeah, Perpin and you have undies. I was just making a thing. Anyway, that's not important.
No.
So well, then shake a little faster. Okay. Enough joking around. So, my story with all these tribute bands is, well, really, I don't have a story. It all just kind of happened. You know, I wanted to be, I love the Wiggles. I have since I was a kid.
Same here.
I never about you.
And whenever I would watch Wiggles videos, before all this tribute band stuff, I would literally dance to all the songs in my room. While watching the videos. So I was
Same
here.
I was like, maybe I'd like to do this. So I had known AJ for a little bit, I don't remember when I met him, or I think I met him through YouTube. I don't remember. But I had known AJ for a little bit, so I hopped on that live stream that David did.
Me and AJ did.
Yep. That David did with AJ.
Yeah.
It was David's live stream. So I hopped on that stream, and that's where I met Nick and Kobe and David. I'm not sure if we knew each other already before that, David.
No, we haven't.
We didn't, okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already seen your videos by then, but I didn't realize till that moment. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I recognize you now.
Yeah.
After watching your videos, I was like, oh wait, I think I know who this guy is.
Yeah, and I met Jared, who was here earlier somehow. I don't even know how I met him or when. I just met him one day, and I completely forgot about it, and I met him again.
He knocked on your door. You went to answer the door, and you took off running.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
He went to go get the milk and never came back. So anyway, now the story with the Rockin' Wiggles. I wanted to start a Wiggles tribute band. So I texted AJ on Instagram, hey, would you maybe want to do a Wiggles tribute band with me? And he said, okay, let me think about it, and I'll get back to you. So, well, guess what? He got back to me.
Did he say yes or no?
He said yes.
Oh, good. Okay, I wasn't sure.
His name wouldn't be on the YouTube channel otherwise.
Yeah, I was wondering how his name was there.
So apparently Nick was going to be purple originally. Yeah. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
I thought like we were discussing on who's going to be red and who's going to be purple, and then I just said I should be red because I don't have a purple shirt.
Right.
I remember that. So I was like, well, I guess I think AJ wanted to be yellow, Jet wanted to be blue. I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck with purple. Well, now purple. So
Like red or purple.
yeah, it's also at the time of these Wiggles because I'm Nick's the keyboard player, Jet drums, AJ sings, and I play guitar. So like, yeah,
Right.
time of these for me as well.
Yee. And I am nothing like my Rocket Wiggles character. I am a picky eater. I don't I don't eat all the food that you. I don't eat fruit salad. I'm sorry. I don't eat vegetable soup. I can't. I don't.
I'm just kidding.
What about bananas?
I don't even. I do eat bananas.
Okay, cool. So do I.
I don't eat vegetable soup.
I do.
How's the vegetable soup? What is it good?
Yeah, it's just vegetables and the non-nasty ones.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry to crush all the Peepin's dreams.
Peepins.
Well, you won't have to.
I feel like every time you talk, there's always gonna be a new meme that's going to come. That's what it is. Every time you speak, okay, where's the new meme?
That's literally my thought process.
Yeah. What's gonna be the new undies and Perkin meme? Or a joke? Because we're full of inside jokes.
Yeah, nothing's gonna top Perpin. I don't think Perpin will ever be topped.
Oh, and to say this, the Rocket Wiggles, that wasn't the official name at first.
Right.
No, it wasn't the original name.
It started off by these memes.
Yep, that's our original name, the Wiggly Fingers.
Yeah.
But I remember first.
We literally did one concert as the Wiggly Fingers.
And then we realized that there was already a band called Wiggly Fingers.
Yeah, a Roblox tribute band, and it was a store too on Roblox.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I remember you posted a meme called the Undies in the Wiggles logo. Is if I had a band, this is what I'd call it.
Yeah.
Someone in particular said I'd write for you guys, and kind of did. He actually did for us.
I was joking with the name.
No, but I think that's the classic name, the Undies.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we did do a song for our first show. The first time we all took our pants off. And
most of us did. Most of us did.
Yeah, most of you guys did the last song.
Not AJ.
Yeah, skip to the medley.
We usually took our pants off and danced in our underwear.
Yeah. Skip to the medley in the first concert. You'll see.
Yeah, and AJ pretends to wear undies.
And then for the Wheel Gang, the show, whenever me and AJ decided to step behind the scenes, we literally take the shirts off our backs to literally hand our shirts over, kind of pass the torch, but pass it to Skibby. Where we create the effect where we literally give them the shirts off our backs. So me and AJ also did a medley without our shirts. So yeah, we danced everywhere and without on. So that's as far as we can go. We still have to have some.
The truth is, we're not afraid to be less clothed.
No.
Even though
I want to say right now that if this wasn't a Wiggles themed podcast, yeah. So in the same, I'm gonna hold back on some things I want to say right now.
Yeah, we got to try to keep this podcast G rated,
or at least PG. Yeah,
at least PG.
Yes,
but mostly G for G. Come on,
G.
G for Dorothy.
Dorothy, I know.
G for
So,
Dorothy. Dorothy the Gynosaur.
Henry the Octogus.
What?
So I guess that leads to the next thing is what are some of your guys' favorite actually your favorite moments with all the Wiggles bands you guys have worked with? What are some of your guys' favorite top favorite moments? It can be a few. So yeah, I want to think about that. So whoever wants to go first can go first.
Perpin. In Spanish, we say konnichiwa. Perpin.
Well, basically, Jet likes all the jokes we do.
Yeah, they're funny. We're hilarious.
Yeah.
I like Perpin. In Spanish, you say konnichiwa. Wagsy the doggy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Capitan 50 said, no, I say that a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dorothy is good too.
I was thinking that.
I like Dorothy.
Harney. Who's Harney?
Harney?
Who's Harney?
The fireworks are going.
Tra la la la.
A lot of fun moments.
Yeah.
Of course. What?
What were you saying, Nick?
I was gonna say, of course, there are days I don't feel like doing concerts, but I do them because it's required, I guess. I don't know, something like that. Because it's already scheduled, and I don't want to ruin the schedule.
Right.
Unless if I literally can't make it.
Right.
I mean, all of us have understudies, so
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if you ever, so we always have an understudy to fill in if needed.
Yeah.
I really like the Rocket Wiggles and also the Wiggle Gang because of a lot of the inside jokes and memes we have, which a lot of them are by accident too.
Yeah.
I feel like for me is I've worked with quite a few different groups, even outside those main three. Is of all the groups, I have donned all four skivvies. I've worn all four colors, and through those groups, I have played all four main characters: Wags, Dorothy, Henry, Captain. But also, getting to sing, getting to play the guitar, the drums, the piano, the bass, the trumpet. Pretty much just getting to do everything of everything.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think all of us here have donned all four colors.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I would say black is close to purple, so if
Yeah.
So basically, I have worn all four skivvies and done all four main characters.
When were you black/purple and Wags, Nick?
I have worn purple in videos a long time ago, as well as being Wags in some Wiggle Gang concerts.
Oh, nice! I never knew. I never knew you did Wags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's in one of them is I was using a filter.
Yeah, he would use the block filter on here.
Yeah.
And you did
what?
And you did Dorothy too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but let's see. When did you do? I don't think I've seen you do Henry. I mean, I know you have.
I have done Henry.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As the four main characters, I mostly did Captain.
Yes.
It's pretty clear that Captain Feathersword is my favorite character.
Yee.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done Henry. I've dressed up as the captain.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only done the voice of Dorothy. I've never dressed up as Dorothy. And I have barked in concerts.
You technically have done the voice of Wags, but you just haven't fully played him.
Right. I've done the voice of Wags. I've done the barking. I just never played Wags.
Well, you bark even in the skivvy as it is. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you just basically did what Jeff did at one of the reunion concerts.
Yeah. Somebody bark.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing with me, because so far I've been Red for the Jumpers twice. I've done Purple for the Rockin' Wiggles a couple times.
And once for the Jumpers, too.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I haven't been. Oh, yeah, right, I did. I did like understanding AJ once for the Jumpers. I kind of worn yellow for the Jumpers at least once, but soon you'll be seeing. All I gotta say is for the Jumpers, they got a lot of upcoming things that we're going to mention soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. There are things happening behind the scenes.
Not just for the Jumpers either, but yeah.
Same for the Wiggle Gang.
Yeah, we'll get to those in a minute or so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And nothing for the Rocket Wiggles.
Well, basically everything that we're doing for all groups that we're associated with each other. Big change.
Yeah, big changes are happening.
Yeah, a lot of big changes are happening. We can't talk about those yet, but we will at a later date.
Tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not that later. Later.
Later, yes.
So stay tuned.
Yes.
All right, bye. No, I'm just kidding.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. No, I'm trying to think of other things to talk about.
Other side projects of
what
else we are working on.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first?
What do you mean for side projects? Like what for?
Anything, I guess.
Okay, I guess I'll start. Outside Wiggle stuff, I do have an original band. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get back together after like a few months. So I'm trying to find new members for my original band, and yeah, I'm hoping that all goes well. But also I'm moving. Can't mention much, but I'm moving on my own, so I'm not sure how much time I'll have. And there is another band which I cannot mention. I'm not going to say what type of band either. There's another band in a different state that is giving me an opportunity to play lead guitar for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. But also for my my solo stuff. I mean, I have my own Wiggles account, but I haven't had time. I mean, I work full time, so I haven't had time. I do have a list of covers coming soon for my Wiggles account. 1 minute just for like doing covers and stuff, but yeah, a couple covers that I'm posting for that. And pretty much just I also do Beatles stuff as well. So yeah, some Beatles covers for my main account, and yeah, I think I also some original songs too. I rarely write original songs, but yeah, I got some coming.
Nice.
That's cool.
Thank you. That's it for me. What about you guys?
Well, for me, yes, there's stuff for Wiggly Vastix. There might be some stuff coming up on that. I also have a Nick Wiggle channel. I have some plans for that, but not much. And solo stuff, non-Wiggles related. I'm working on some new music. They've heard one song from this upcoming album, I guess. And I'm gonna give a little hint. this album might have a Beatles song.
All right.
Nice.
So a few of us are Beatles fans.
What?
A few of us are Beatles fans.
Yep.
Yes. And I have another channel that just posts like another artist related. And I just recently did like a video for that. But yeah, that's all I might do some solo concerts, I don't know. But that's all I'm sharing. I cannot share much because I don't want to spoil that much. And yeah, those are my upcoming projects.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let's see. All the side projects I have are literally Wiggle Gang related. I don't really have any like projects that I do myself. I mean,
You make like fan-made Wiggles videos.
yeah, I do.
Do you have anything going on for that?
Uh,
You're able to share or no?
I just made an OG version of Hot Potatoes, the best of the Wiggles.
Nice.
It's out, right?
Yeah.
I heard a voice crack.
Credit goes to David.
I heard a voice crack.
Yep. Like I said, credit goes to David.
Yes.
And for the Sam 1-2, credit goes to David.
I'm gonna double that. One for Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Kobe?
Well, that's something I'm still working on. I mean, because I don't really post that much stuff on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to post like as much as I can because I like music and I want to do like a lot of like covers on my channel. I'm just having a hard time deciding on which songs to do. So, if any of you guys like once this comes up, like once this is uploaded, if you guys like have any ideas for like what like song covers I can do, leave them in the comments below. It can be anything.
Yep.
Yes.
It can be shows from TV show theme songs, shows from movies, TV shows, musicals, you name it. See what I can do.
I have a feeling most of the comments will be like Wiggles related.
Yeah.
I can that's because here's the thing. The only Wiggles cover I did on my channel was I did a cover of the Wiggles version of Tame Impala's Elephant, and that's like the most popular video on my channel.
Wow.
It's like the most popular stuff. That has like 439 views so far.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah. Like YouTube like recently recommended me like a Little Mermaid song from your channel. I haven't got to watch it yet, but
wait, hang on. You mean
I just popped my knee.
Oof. You okay?
You okay?
No, I'm stumped.
Wait. Do you mean this one, Nick?
I think so. Wait, it's part of your world, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't got to see it yet, but I'll see it when I get the chance to, or when I feel like it, or something.
Yep, 451 views on my Wiggles cover.
That's
wow.
That is a lot.
Yep. Impressive, Kobe. Impressive.
Yes.
Wait, just curious. Do you have a guitar tuner?
Actually, yes, I do. I got one for Christmas. It's in my guitar case.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I needed to get one because I noticed that I needed. Oh, and luckily, I managed to get
Nice.
Nice.
It's blue.
Yes. Second voice crack.
Another voice crack.
Are you going through puberty?
There's that already been established.
Thrice.
Yeah. Is there anything else? I thought we'd have a. I thought we had a lot more to keep going. Yeah. Is there anything else?
I might do a greatest hits album of my content.
Oh, nice.
Because I have like a lot of material released, and it's like I've been doing music and stuff for like 18 years now, so it's fun. The Habita's Best of the Wiggles album was like released in 2009, which was like 18 years of the Wiggles. So that's probably the reason why I'm deciding to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up for today, and
Yep.
Can't wait to see you guys week for our next episode. Where we'll have a lot more to talk about. I had a couple things. I thought we'd have stories where we'd be able to go on for like hours, but
yeah,
it's a little shorter. That's all right. But thank you, and we have more coming soon. And
hopefully in our next episode we have a special guest.
Hopefully.
If not, then it is what it is.
That's okay.
If not, then surrender to us.
Everybody, thank you guys, and away we go. Bye, everybody. See you next time.
Wow, this is going on for ages.
I can't hear the music.
That's why I already stopped, because I don't know how long it's going to take.
Are we done?
Depends on how long you guys can go for.
I feel like I'm Jeff from Funny Greg.
Can we stop now? I don't think so.
Let's see for the longest. Oh, you.
Looks like Jet won.
Yeah.
Woo!